Hello, everybody. This is Bowie Abiola at Raise Your Game Esports, and today we have an amazing guest today, Joe Mans. Say hello to everybody, Joe.
Hey everybody, how you doing?
Joe Mans is the business owner at Thirsty Minds Design and Media in Longview, Texas. What got you into gaming or esports, Joe?
Well, what got me into it is the fact that esports really big around here, and we start. A lot of kids are at-risk youth that actually don't play a lot or don't know what's going out there. Some of them do through YouTube, but seeing a opportunity to get into it, it's almost like a not dream, especially in our area. So this is why we create this foundation where we teach help expose kids to game development and esports and a way to get into it and actually also a way to get the exposure that they need.
All right. Awesome, awesome. And when was Thirsty Minds Design and Media started? Is it recent?
It's been about a year ago now. It's been about what's actually going on 2 years, getting ready to go on 2 years. Uh, we
Awesome.
started out we started out going to a alternative school. A lady there gave me the opportunity to start teaching modeling. But the problem was either their equipment wasn't accurate, and there's so much red tape to get certain stuff, and everybody was limited. I didn't have funds. I basically came. A lot of stuff came out of pocket, and even this time, things are coming out of my own pocket. So I try to do some things. Try to do fundraisers. Kind of one of them trial and error type things. You learn and you fail, but you learn from the failing.
Mm-hmm.
So this time around, we're making some progress. What I found out, people won't really give unless they see something that they're going to give to. So I had to pull back, start again, and I don't like disappointing youth because if you deal with youth that are on the streets or that's been or in a bad neighborhood, they get lied to, used, battered, and one thing about them, once they trust you, they trust you. But when you lose it that one time, that's it.
Mm.
And
Mm.
I don't like promising something and not able to deliver. So I'm like, I had to pull back. Let me work on getting the right stuff and the right angle. We really started going into esports this year as a means of more the playing side, which kids always play.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get that attention, then showing them going into the game development side where they can actually, okay, I may not could be the best player, but what if I want to make a game?
All right. What are your favorite games? I want you to tell us your favorite games.
My favorite game starting out was Final Fantasy, World of Warcraft, and as of late, Monster Hunter World.
Oh my gosh. You're okay. When you said Final Fantasy and Monster Hunter, oh my god, that's some of my favorite games too. Like I
Mhm.
have two Monster Hunter games. I still got to beat them. And also I'm playing the new Final Fantasy, and it's
Yes.
like it's the one with the 3D, and
Mhm.
it's so fun. Have you played the
Yeah.
new Final Fantasy?
The new Final Fantasy game, yes, the one where they got their own car and everything.
Yes, and it's like a boy band of four.
Yeah, exactly. I have both of those games. My problem is I try to play when I can, when I'm not working, and like I said, just when I can.
Mm-hmm.
So now I do have, and I'm pretty sure you have this on reserve, Anthem.
Anthem for
Have you?
PS4, Xbox.
Actually, Anthem, if I'm not mistaken, is I think it is for PS4 or and PC. It's
Mm.
by BioWare.
Oh yes, Oh yes, I love Bioware.
That game is
Oh,
beautiful.
I need it because
It,
I haven't played it yet. I need to see the trailer for it.
oh man, go to YouTube. They got trailers
I'm
all day long
I'm gonna
for it.
do that. I'm gonna do that right after this. I'm gonna do that. This is like exciting. This is
I tell you
exciting
right
stuff.
now. I tell you right now. You are going to just throw your money at the place just to reserve it. I promise you.
Oh yeah, you're gonna
Because
see.
I've already reserved my copy.
Oh,
I've
you
already
already
reserved my
reserved. When is release date?
They're supposed that they can stake it either January or February next year.
January, February. Oh my god. Wow. This is exciting. Exciting stuff. This is exciting. I'm excited now. I am so excited right now. I am so excited right
No,
now.
no, wait till you see the trailer. That's all I'm gonna say. Wait till you see the trailer and the gameplay. You're gonna go bonkers. The
I
best way I can
see.
put it, best way I can put it is imagine. I'll just use Overwatch slash
Mm.
World of Warcraft.
Overwatch and World of Warcraft. Oh my god, you said Overwatch? Really?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Because that's the number two game I'd play. Over. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. So
Well,
back to Thirsty Minds and design though. I'm getting too excited right now. Back to Thirsty Minds. So have you considered getting sponsors for Thirsty Minds and design media?
I've been looking and going forward, talking, reaching out to different sponsors. One of the means was when remember when I tell you I had to take a pause and start over and get some things in place. One of the things just I thought that might help us get sponsors was we was able to acquire some PCs. I was able to acquire some PCs at some really cheap prices. They are refurbished PCs, but they're workstations. And the only thing they're needing really right now are just some upgraded graphics cards. And graphics cards, keyboards, mouse, and dual monitors. That's the only thing. We pretty much got the core stuff. So I've been reaching out to people, to different people like from Nvidia. I've been reaching out to even Radeon. My goal is to get the kids what they need. If they could sponsor, I think we only got a total like 16 PCs only.
I
For
see.
me, that's a start. That's a big start. So we can get those upgrade those graphics cards and everything else. That would be great. We've been trying to reach out to different hardware gaming companies for controllers. We had a console rally. So basically, with the console rally, we reached out to people who had broken PS4, Xbox One consoles. And if those who give, we actually show appreciation, getting like $25 for it. Right now, we have 26 um, consoles. There, some of them are broken. There's something wrong with it. But right now, we have a company who's giving us a big discount, getting them repaired for us.
Oh, that's beautiful. Which
Hmm.
company is that?
The companies here in Long, they're called the Gadget Medic, and
Gadget
the guy
Met. Wow. Beautiful.
Gadget. Huh?
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm very because right now I just want to do whatever I can to help you guys because you guys are amazing. Like this is amazing stuff. You're helping the kids. You're helping the youth because the youth of today are the leaders of tomorrow. And so,
Hmm.
like you want to lead them in the right direction, which is very noble. That I really love what you're doing. It's very, very noble. And so, do you support certain games? Like, are there certain games that you support?
I support any and all games.
Mm.
I'm trying to. I know basically in our neck of the woods,
Hmm.
basically most African Americans or Hispanics are more into football, sports related. My deal is trying to open up their mindset. One young man when I was going to an alternative school, just doing teaching 3D modeling, I brought my PS4 up there and we was playing this game, uh, Horizon. That
Horizon
was
Zero Dawn?
yeah.
Yes. Yes.
And some of the kids never played. All they played was they did love Call of Duty, but they mostly play games. But I let them each one of them play and write down what about that game that could change, do better. If they like the music, if they like the content, was the controls quirky, anything like that. I made these kids write these down about the game. So kind of, I guess you would say game testing, more or less. And about two kids said, "Oh my god." It's like they was just like amazed. It's like this. Like I said, the kids were actually got into the game. They actually bought the game, but for repairs for the console rally, the like I said, we have a total of 26 consoles, which is a total of 14 PlayStations and 12 Xbox Ones.
Mm.
And right now they're being repaired. Right now, only thing we're lacking right now are controllers, a monitor, and some cables, just so they can actually be used. The whole idea and premise is I really don't like to ask or beg every time. And I understand people don't have money. I don't have money. I had to figure out a way to have something to bring to these kids and possibly have investors or sponsors. Okay, this guy did some of the core work. Let me at least give money or even just send us controllers that we actually
Mm.
need.
Mm.
So again for both console and PlayStation 4. I didn't want to be the quote unquote needy nonprofit, and we are a nonprofit. I wanted to at least try. Hey, I'm trying to get. These are the ideas I have. Guess what I'm doing? I've been posting my social medias from Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn.
I see.
Videos of our progress. We've been doing pictures of what we've been doing. I've been also been helping promoting the business, the gadget medic as well. So that was the whole purpose about the console rally. And so like if we have our own tournaments, I already have the consoles,
Oh,
and
okay.
so that'll save that necessary money. Well, hey, could you bring your console? No, I'm not trying to do that. I don't want to be liable for nobody's stuff, but for my own.
All right. And what games do you support on the consoles and PC for the tournaments?
Like I said, we're pretty open. I'm looking at for Fortnite, Overwatch, Paladin, Smite, pretty much those main four. Even Call of Duty. So
Oh, nice.
so we're open to that. I know Fortnite is like the number one game right now.
Oh, Fortnite. Yes, exactly. Like, for everybody is talking about Fortnite. Like, literally, it's Fortnite. I know. I know. Do you remember? Like, I remember. You know how Overwatch was in 2016. Like, everybody was talking about Overwatch. Like, this is how
Right.
Fortnite is. Like, everybody for Fortnite is 2018. Like, it's literally, and I think it's gonna win Game of the Year. Fortnite. I think Fortnite is going to win Game of the Year.
I didn't hear you.
I think Fortnite is going to win Game of the Year for
Yeah.
2018. Yeah.
I mean, come on, downloads on phones and Androids. I mean, come on, 12 million downloads. That's pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
That's real big. They're just getting a lot. They're just getting a lot of attention. So it's going to be the game to play. So I'm excited. So that's going to be one of our main games that we're going to actually use as our premier game. But we're open to all other games, even old school fighting games from Dragon Ball Z, Street Fighter, Smash Brothers,
Oh,
all of those.
I'm into Smash Brothers. I love Smash Brothers. Yes, that's. I'm all about that. I'm all about
Hey,
that. Did you hear
oh
about the
yeah,
new one that's coming out soon?
yeah. I've been hearing about it. I haven't had a chance to really just dig into it though. But
I
I'm
see.
definitely interested in it. I haven't had a. I think the last time I played Smash Brothers when they first came out.
Oh,
That's
the
what I
old one, N64, like the
hmm
1999. Yo.
Right, right. And I haven't played since then. It's called Family and Growing Up.
I got you. I got you. I hear you loud and clear. Oh, but I hear you. This is exciting, man. This is so exciting. I am so excited. This made my day. And so have you experienced any challenges when you were trying to reach your vision? Like for think thirsty minds design and media. Like, have you had any challenges or setbacks when you were trying to reach this vision of helping the youth in the gaming industry and esports?
Yes, the we first started off then with just the game development side. Yeah, I've had some setbacks. We had our first event, which was this past January. It was a tech gaming expo.
Mm-hmm.
One of our big cheerleaders from Gearbox Software, Aaron Tabo, the vice president there out of Frisco, he came down, spoke. He was a great cheerleader. I think the biggest thing was marketing, help getting the stuff marketed. I was pretty much more or less a one man show. Probably I'd say towards the end or getting close to that time, some people kind of trickled in and started helping.
I
Uh, my
see.
main my main biggest hurdle was basically finding a space, getting the necessary help. Uh, People who are excited about helping youth as much as I am. As far especially in the gaming, there are people out there that are excited, but they're
Mm-hmm.
not so excited about games because they don't really understand. It's like, okay, games are a waste of time. But when I tell people, like, do you know your kid could probably make $10,000, $50,000 just by competing? They're like, you're kidding, you're lying. I'm like, go on YouTube, you can see there's a. Correct me if I'm wrong. Ninja makes about what almost 12 million a year. That's saying,
Yes. Yes,
yeah,
Ninja
and so
does.
yeah, and so when I tell people that, like, I'm in the wrong. They're in the wrong business. It's like forget my kid. I want to play now.
They want to play games now.
Exactly. So I think my biggest hurdle has been equipment and monetary, getting the monetary sponsors and getting effective help. Not so much help, but effective help, especially in the arena that I'm dealing with. So I mean, as I know, if you get into the gaming industry, you have to be very open minded.
Yes, open. Yes. Remember, Thirsty Minds Design and
Mm-hmm.
Media. Thirsty Minds.
Right, right.
Absolutely, absolutely. Have you collaborated with any esports communities or companies? Have you worked together with anybody before?
I'm just working on right now, reaching out different people on LinkedIn as
Hmm.
far as esports. So we're just pretty much throwing out the line to see who can talk to. Um, my goal is once we get the consoles fixed and get the PCs up and running, I want to have a gaming camp to introduce, because the main thing between the PCs and the consoles, we want to have, and we're trying to start up a city to city esports league. So
Mm.
basically, so in each city you have three. Well, the whole system you have three levels. You have your inner city players, uh, uh, do pretty much fighting it out, just to represent the city. Then when
Mm-hmm.
you become a city level, then you start representing 13 Minds on a more serious level. So
Okay.
like the top, so I got a jersey for the city level, and I got a jersey that represents Thirsty Minds. Period. More or less, I guess you could say, if you want to call it a pro level, where we can actually. I'm trying to collaborate where these kids can actually go and compete, like in Dallas or Houston or to Arizona, to California, especially California, because I
Oh
definitely want to go
yes.
there.
Oh yeah.
So,
California. It's big. It's a big
yeah,
industry. Have you ever
yeah, so
considered them to travel worldwide, like to different places to compete?
yes, yes, and I mean, something like that for a kid who's used to hearing gunshots, or maybe not that bad, but to the point where used to not barely having something to eat. Mom and dad may not come. Well, basically, mom may not come on 9 or 10 o'clock at night trying to support them, or their friends around who's selling drugs. You just never know. But knowing and seeing that, okay, this is actually real. This is actually a possibility. I can't believe that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I can actually relate to that, because my mom, she was disabled and she raised four boys by herself.
Mm.
Low income. I was an artist. I wanted to get in the game. I wanted to get into game development, and uh, there was nothing around. I even took upon myself at the age of 14, 15. I reached out to Capcom one time when it was actually in Dallas,
Wow.
and they said, if you're trying to, if I don't remember the lady's name, it's been too far back. But I do remember them saying you had to get certain criteria together, like a storyline, what kind of characters, and they gave me their mail. Well, I tried. Of like, I'm like this. I couldn't do anything, or
Mm.
I didn't really get nowhere because I didn't know what it took. So from there, I kind of just backed off. And like I said, life happens. You get married, you have kids,
Mm.
but
Mm.
that idea never left. I even wanted to get back into it as grown, but I'm like, I'm getting old. Not saying I can't get into it, but I'm looking at the kids around me who's in my situation, who actually need that opportunity where they can start. Our concept is we start them off in middle school,
Mm. Mm.
building them up. So by the time they graduate high school, they might not have to go to college. They can go to actual studio with the skill sets that's being taught from other professionals in the industry,
Of
and that
course.
taught the way they're being taught right, instead of paying almost 80, 90 to $100,000 for that type of education. And I know that's for true because I went to college. This was Academy University,
Hmm.
great school. Don't get me wrong, but $2,500 a class,
Wow. 2,500.
a class, not
Wow.
tuition, a class. I'm like,
Wow.
wow.
That's a lot. That's a
Yeah,
lot of money.
yeah. So think about it. I mean, all these kids who don't even who see as college waste of time or waste of money, or even parents. Sometimes I'm not saying some parents are so down or hopeless about certain things. If they're not careful, they'll spread it to their kids.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll actually see that as, oh, that can't be reached. I just might as well get ready and go to work. Work could be anything. Not everybody. Let's just say, don't get me wrong. There are some millionaires who didn't go to college or even finish school that are millionaires.
Mm-hmm.
But how many people actually make that get those opportunities or get those open doors?
It's
Not
not
very
very
many.
many. Not very many.
There's not very many out. So someone, whether they do take the path or not, it's out there. There's no excuse for anything. It's out there. If they choose it, they can actually make a career. Shoot, they can do freelance work. So I mean, it's just the opportunity. One of our supporters, Ben Mayers from Houdini.
From Houdini.
Yes. So they're actually looking at giving us some licenses for Houdini once we get our computers up. And he has been a real good help. He's been consulting me, giving me ideas, and he's been like pushing me and literally rooting me on. And he even repost whatever or retweet whatever I actually tweet on Twitter and so forth, Instagram, everything. So he has been a good person. Jamie LaBelle from ZBrush, he's offering the same thing. So talking to people and getting some stuff going was great. Just the fact we did not have the equipment, which, like I said, we're almost there. We just still need little stuff. Again,
Mm.
like all the stuff I said previously.
I see. I see. Yes, and I just okay. So I'll definitely be talking to people at Raise Your Game Esports to see how we can help you the best way we can. Because this story is it's very emotional. It's very interesting, and it's just I just want to help you guys. I just wish I'm gonna talk to people at Raise Your Game Esports to see if we can help you. Hello.
Okay,
Hel-
Ray. Can you hear me?
yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Awesome, awesome. I just feel like I want to help you guys, you know. Cuz this is exciting. This is very exciting, and and we're going to see what we can do to help you guys at Raise Your Game Esports.
And we definitely would appreciate it. We definitely appreciate it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Where do you see Thirsty Minds and Design Media 5 years from now? Where do you see yourself as a community organization company 5 years from now?
Where I see it is we're in our own building. There's a empty building here in Longview. And matter of fact, it's an old Kmart, so it's empty. My goal is one side of it be for game development, but I want to create. If anybody's seen the Blizzard Entertainment's offices inside, I want to give the kids that type of experience. One side where you have the esports experience with all the glamour, lights, and video
Mm-hmm.
games, big screens, all that. One side. The other side is just basically almost like a fun house with cubicles, more
Oh,
or less.
game developing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's awesome. Cause like I wish I knew how to program. Cause I am taking a small online course on programming. But
Mm-hmm.
dude, these kids have it all. Like they have all the opportunities. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of people in my area get gaming wrong. They think programming is the main thing behind it. No, you have your character designers, your character modelers, your texture artists, your environment creators, all that. My day is finding what interests that kid the most. It could be just storytelling. It could be just storyboarding. It could just regular pencil art, design the character, or
Mm-hmm.
somebody modeling. Whatever they find and they like, we just latch onto that and help them develop that.
I see. I see. Yes, absolutely. And if you help a kid today, they'll thank you later for it tomorrow, and they'll
Right,
be great leaders. They'll be great leaders for tomorrow. Do you
right,
have
right.
yes? Do you have any additional comments or any advice to people in the gaming industry or esports? Like, do you have anything you want to say at all to anybody in the gaming or esports industry, no matter how old, young or old? Do you have anything you want to say?
I would say, and I know this has probably been said over years. The old saying, I wouldn't say a saying. I would say don't forget where you come from,
Mm-hmm.
especially kids who actually make it. Take the time to go back. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know people busy, especially in esports, or even in the game development area. Take the time to show a kid. Like I said, not every kid may be open to it, but at least you can probably catch 5 or 10. That 5 or 10 is still a lot. That's still some kids off the streets that's not caught up in our crime. I mean, we complain so much about crime. We complain so much how kids get in trouble, but nobody's doing nothing as far as getting them off the street. As far as instead of just work dealing with our as far as our institutions like jails. Now, don't get me wrong. The other nonprofits trying to do things, but if our nonprofits come together, work together as a collective, we can create a better net than actually what we have. Like I said, my mission is I'm not going to be the cure all for everything, but I do want to fill in those holes
Oh
in that net
yes.
and capture more students that may be trickling between them. Some kids are not even interested in certain things, but I know video games, that is at least a startup. That's something they can actually relate to. So
Yes.
that's why I chose this platform.
Awesome, awesome. That was very well said. I couldn't agree more. I agree with you 100%. Kids need an outlet so that they can like just focus and release from all the pressures out there, like the pressures of being on the streets, or like pressure from family, like kids, like you said, these kids come from broken families oftentimes, right? And they
Right.
just need an outlet so that they can escape, and they can help, and they can be helped too. And they need that positive outlet, and you're like a mentor to them. You're mentoring them so that they can become leaders of tomorrow, and that's very awesome. And that's all I have for you today. Do you have anything else you want to say? Anything at all, Joe? Joe?
And we're working on our GoFundMe account.
Mm-hmm.
So we're definitely on Facebook. We're definitely on Instagram and Twitter. So check us out. Be looking out for those links. Come contribute. Help me. Help us change your mind to change your future. That's our slogan.
Absolutely. And you guys have heard it. All you listeners out there, viewers, you've heard it from Joe himself. Go support their GoFundMe account. Help these kids, all right? Help these kids progress through their career in the esports industry. It'll be a positive influence on them. All right, guys. Thank you everybody for listening and watching, and thank you guys so much. This is Bowie Abiola at Raise Your Game Esports signing out.